When you're asked what is the most luxurious car brand, Volvo is definitely not the first thing that comes to mind. However, Volvo is known as a luxury brand and has been making luxurious cars for quite some time now. Amongst those cars is this, the Volvo 164. Now you see, the 164 is the Volvo for businessmen in the 1970s. If you're a successful businessman in 1973 who needs a daily executive car for you to be driven to meetings or conferences and so on, you should consider getting yourself a 164. In fact, to this day, I would still count the 164 as a luxurious executive car. If I was a person with money, I would get myself one of these. Because I mean, just look at it. It's astonishing, all right? From the outside, you can already see that this car is something special. You can already see its visible opulence, gliding around the streets, showing off its flamboyance in pure elegance. Its visible class already presents the car as something royal, something luxurious. Anyways, that's enough of the overused adjectives. Now, to understand the 164, we must first go into its history. But before that, roll the intro. Anyways, back to the story. So, the 164 was designed by a man named Jan Wilsgaard, if that's the way you pronounce his name, and it started out as a concept called the P358. This will then become the Volvo 164, which was unveiled in the Paris Motor Show of 1968. The 164 was a more luxurious version of the Volvo 140, and this will then become Volvo's first step into the luxury segment ever since the end of the production of the PV60. It has a 3-liter straight-six engine, developed from the 2-liter 4-cylinder engine introduced in the 140 series. The first time in the course of 10 years that Volvo was able to offer a 6-cylinder car. Compared to the Volvo 140, the bonnet of the 164 was longer, and it was made that way to make room for the larger engine. Production went on from 1968 to 1975, and most of the cars that were produced in the last year were sent to the United States. Anyways, let's move on to the car that's right next to me. This is a 1973 Volvo 164e, and being a 1973 model means that it's already the facelifted version. In 1973, the 164 underwent a major facelift, having some renewed details here and there. And we're going to start off with the front, where Volvo enthusiasts can already see the changes. Now you see, in the 1972 model, the grille extended all the way onto the top of the bumper. So the bumper had a curve going inwards just to fit the size of the grille. However, in the 1973 model, the one that we have here, the grille is shorter, the height has been decreased, and because of that, the bumper can now be straight. As you can see, there is no curve going inwards, it's now just straight. And then we move on to the rear.